My name is Chris from OneX, and we give exporters confidence in their query government. Now, right now, exporting from New Zealand is generally pretty easy, except when you encounter a problem in the export process, and then the cost of talking to the wrong person or getting the wrong advice can be very high. There are currently over 15 different phone numbers and email addresses that you can use to query government when you encounter a problem in the export process. Businesses still have to contact each agency individually in the hope that they will be able to find the advice that they need. This means repeating the same problem to potentially many different government agents before it finally falls into the right hands. Understandably, this process is very frustrating, especially because of the risks it exposes businesses to if time-sensitive problems are not resolved quickly. Not just fees for being held up at the port, but also damage to their reputation for holding up their customers. Now, in recent years, we've come to expect a lot from service providers, things like ease of use and transparency of process. Unfortunately, many border agency systems don't allow for this. We know that the border agencies want to provide exporters with a center of excellence. And together with the Joint Border Management System, we want to help them achieve their goal of having the best border management system in the world. OneX is an intelligent assurance platform that allows both government and exporters to track a query across agency boundaries. When a business has a query, they make contact the same way they would have before, or through our website. On our website, they're presented with a list of frequently asked questions for self-service. Otherwise, their query is entered into our tool, along with their unique New Zealand business number and contact information. At this point, their query ticket is opened, and using an intelligent machine learning algorithm, we route that query immediately to the correct team and the correct agency to address that issue. OneX tracks that single query end-to-end across government, logging who has done what work and when, and providing traceability and transparency for assistance provided. To exporters, OneX will be a single point of contact through which to query the border agencies. Now, for exporters, this is going to mean that the time taken to solve a query is reduced, giving them more time to spend on their business and freeing up their cash flow. Solving time-sensitive problems at the border quickly reduce reputational to both individual exporters and to New Zealand as a whole. Exporters will be more confident that government has their query in hand. For government, this means a reduction in call center running costs, as staff will only be working on problems that they can solve and not busy manually routing queries. It also means that each of the border agencies will have the same view of an exporter's query, reducing the risks of miscommunication and duplication of work. And perhaps most importantly, it means that government can collect data about the problems that businesses face. Agency decision-making will be driven by accurate information and a better understanding of customer needs. There are currently 14,000 businesses in New Zealand who export. And the New Zealand Customs Contact Centre gets roughly 5,500 export queries through phone calls alone every year. NZTE's gets 2,500. Now that's a total of 8,000 phone calls, or 30 phone calls a day, and none of that information is being shared. In the last 100 days, we've spoken to over 50 exporters and had in-depth interviews with 24, all of whom had made an export query in the past year. In the last 4 weeks, we've managed to gather interest from 14 exporters to be a part of our early adopter program. We're working very closely with New Zealand Customs, who is our sponsoring agency, and we've also been engaging with MPI, NZTE, MFAT, Business.gov, and Export New Zealand for support and pathways going forward. Our business model will be to partner with the 4 border agencies to deliver this platform to exporters. Our next steps for the coming 3 months will be to collect query data from each of the border agencies, to build our platform with machine learning algorithm as a proof of concept, and to co-design with our early adopters, building our customer base along the way. We've been consulting with a solutions architect from New Zealand Customs, and we've estimated that this will cost us approximately $350,000 to achieve. Though we're focusing on exporters now, I'm sure that you can see that this platform easily has the potential to scale to handle all government queries. My name is Chris, and together with Jackie and Jen, we are Team OneX. Please come and talk to us afterwards if you're interested in taking OneX to the next level. Thanks very much.